for him to do that tonight.
Opening shot, Hachimura trains it from deep.
It's not your bag, right? I know they don't talk about that in Europe when you're growing up.
Yeah,
right?
no, I never heard the thing bag since until I came to the NBA.
He's a special talent. We've known that since day one, but I tell you what, he's playing.
You've probably heard it before. LeBron James doesn't have a bag. It's a phrase that's echoed through barbershops, Twitter threads, and even the sidelines of pickup games. In an era dominated by slick handles, ankle-breaking crossovers, and creative footwork, LeBron's game can seem almost simple. He doesn't dazzle you with 20 dribble sequences like Kyrie Irving. He's not pulling up for logo threes like Steph Curry. He's not shimmying, Euro-stepping, or breaking the laws of physics like James Harden. So how can a man with no bag still dominate the NBA for over 2 decades? That's what we're breaking down today. And trust me, the answer might surprise you. Welcome back to the channel, Isaac Weah. Before we dive into what makes LeBron's game not just effective, but better than flashy bags and dribble mixtapes, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because here we go deep into the game. Not just what you see, but what's really going on behind the scenes. Now let's get into it. Let's start with what people mean when they say, a bag. In basketball culture, a bag is a player's collection of moves. Crossovers, spins, hesitations, step backs, those aesthetically pleasing weapons that show off flair and creativity. Guys like Kyrie, Steph, and even younger players like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander are praised for having deep bags. But here's where people miss the point with LeBron. He may not have a flashy bag, but what he has is a toolkit built on unmatched efficiency, IQ, and physical dominance. The kind of toolkit that's won 4 NBA championships, 4 MVPs, and made him the all-time leading scorer in NBA history. LeBron's game isn't about aesthetics, it's about results. At 6'9", 250 pounds, with elite athleticism and arguably the highest basketball IQ in NBA history, LeBron doesn't need a flashy bag. He doesn't rely on trickery, he relies on advantage creation. He reads defenses like a quarterback. He processes plays like a chess grandmaster. He doesn't dribble the air out of the ball because he doesn't have to. 1 or 2 dribbles, and he's already forcing help, collapsing defenses, or getting a mismatch. Let's talk about that IQ. LeBron doesn't just understand plays, he manipulates them. He baits defenders, he calls out opposing sets before they even start, and he orchestrates offenses like a conductor with a symphony. There's a reason why coaches have said he's like a second coach on the floor. He might not hit you with an Allen Iverson crossover, but he'll identify your weak defender, call a switch, and take that man to school in the post, all in the blink of an eye. And then there's the physicality. LeBron combines speed, strength, and coordination like nobody else. He can power through bigs and blow by guards. He's a matchup nightmare. He doesn't need a million moves when one decisive burst gets him where he needs to be. Think about it. How many times have you seen LeBron take a defender one-on-one and get to the rim with just one move and sheer physical dominance? That's not a lack of bag, that's pure efficiency. But let's not get it twisted, LeBron does have a bag. It's just not the kind you see in YouTube mixtapes. His post game is elite. He's got that turnaround fade that mimics Jordan's. He has court vision better than most point guards. His passing arsenal is deeper than many give him credit for. No-look passes, cross-court lasers, bounce dimes in traffic. His footwork in the post has evolved over the years to become surgical. He knows where and how to position himself to maximize every inch of the court. His step-back 3 has become a go-to weapon in recent years. So to say he has no bag is just plain lazy. What LeBron has is something better. He has the ability to adapt. Think about it. This is a man who came into the league as a slasher, evolved into a playmaker, added a post game in Miami, refined his jumper in Cleveland, and is now a floor general in LA. That's not just growth, that's mastery. His ability to evolve while still being dominant is something very few players in history can claim. And then there's his mental game. LeBron doesn't get rattled. He's been in hostile arenas, finals pressure, and media storms, and he still delivers. How many players can say they led both teams in points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks in an NBA Finals series? Only LeBron. How many can say they came back from a 3-1 deficit against a 73-win team? Again, only LeBron. This is the part of the conversation that often gets ignored. In today's basketball discourse, So much of the dialogue is centered on what looks cool. Mixtape culture, while entertaining, has warped the way we evaluate greatness. We see a player string together 10 dribble moves and step back into a fadeaway and call it elite. But basketball has always been about making the right play, not the fanciest one. LeBron has built a career on that philosophy, and that's why his resume includes 10 NBA Finals appearances, 4 MVPs, and the title of all-time leading scorer, accomplishments that go far beyond the aesthetic of any one bag. So when people say, LeBron doesn't have a bag, what they're really doing is exposing how little they understand about the game at its highest level. Because sometimes the most deadly tools are the ones you don't see. The subtle footwork, the passing angles, the strategic patience, the leadership in the huddle, the play calls that never make the highlight reels. LeBron's bag might not break ankles, but it breaks defensive schemes. It dismantles systems. It wins games.
And here's what separates him even further.
LeBron's bag isn't stagnant. It has evolved. Early in his career, he was all raw athleticism and slashing. As defenders adjusted, so did he. He added a post game in Miami. He developed a consistent three-point shot. He improved his free throw mechanics. He's become a better passer every season. Even now, he's adjusting his style to preserve longevity, pacing himself while still impacting every facet of the game. That level of constant growth, of refusing to be one-dimensional, is rare, and it's the ultimate flex. So the next time someone shrugs off LeBron's greatness because he doesn't have a flashy bag, remember, he's got something better. He's got a legacy built on substance. And while others are dancing with the ball, LeBron is busy winning. If you appreciated this breakdown, if you learned something new, or even if you just respect the game at a deeper level now, do me a favor, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel Isaac Weah. This is where we don't just watch the game. We analyze it. We break it down, we dig deeper than the highlight reels and tell the stories that actually matter. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay tuned, stay sharp, and I'll see you in the next one.